M2 Hub. Alexandra Flahakis is the Career and Technical Education Director for Duval County Public Schools, and Dr. Bahina Malhotra, is Program Manager for FSCJ's Regional Partnership with Code.org. And so I said, hey, I got to start there. What is Code.org? And then I was told, no, it's not what, it's who, right?
Yes, that's correct. Code.org is a nonprofit organization that was started a few years ago by a gentleman by the name of Hadi Petrovi. He started the organization because they saw a need of computer science and the initiative of bringing that into the school systems. And with that, they started what was called an Hour of Code. And so next week, everywhere in the world, millions of people are going to join Code.org and multiple schools from all over the world doing an Hour of Code.
So this is specifically an educational venture. Hey, we want educators everywhere to be doing this. And what does that do? Does that encourage people or bring some excitement to STEM education?
It does. It does a bunch of incredible things. First of all, a lot of children never get to experience computer science or coding until they get to college. And if their first exposure is at college level, it's too late. They already think it's too hard. Maybe they're not good at math. So if we can get kindergartners sitting on the floor writing code and making things happen that they want, like an angry bird catching a seed, it does great things to get them interested, and so they know that they have these opportunities.
Yeah, Kathleen, maybe expand for a moment. I want to get Dr. Malhotra in as well.
Of course.
You said that you really kind of helped plug this along or get this moving a couple of years ago in Clay County, right?
Yes, actually, Gary Chartrand with Acosta and the STEM2 Hub introduced me to Alex Flahakis, and she was with Code.org at the time. We worked together to establish a regional partnership here in Northeast Florida, and then FSCJ and Dr. Malhotra came in to help us manage the professional development pieces for teachers.
Yeah, so do tell us, what does that partnership look like, and how are you helping not just those, I guess, students, if you will, a little older? How are you maybe partnering to help those younger students as well?
So FSCJ is the regional partner for Code.org, and what that means is that we coordinate the Code.org teachers to come in and work with our teachers from the 7 counties here that we service.
The whole region then.
All of North Florida. And this particular last year, we had 20 teachers from the middle school and 23 teachers from the high school, and that translated to 869 middle school students that had never had computer science before, and 1,197 high school students.
So you're counting to make sure that the impact is there, right?
It is, and what this is translating over the long term is computer science proficiency at the high school level, which will translate into students being able to generate into the workforce here.
Tell me a little bit more about what's happening in Duval schools, because you said there's a lot of progress happening when it comes to computer science.
Yes, actually we started out with one high school who had computer science, and this year we're proud to say that we're almost at 100% of the high schools offering computer science, and we have over 1,100 students who are taking computer science courses from middle school to high school right now. So we've made big strides, you know, and there's still a lot to accomplish and a lot more students to give them the opportunity. Our big focus this year was to increase middle school and also increase elementary school students taking computer science from the young age. We're also starting a computer science academy at Northwestern Middle School, which is a big initiative for us, and hopefully try to continue along the path to offer the opportunity for the students, which, like she said, translates to students hopefully going into that field and being able to, you know, produce the workforce that we need here in Jacksonville.
Well, and so I mean, I love the idea that it's not just, oh, now you're ready to have a job. What do you think you want to learn about? It's giving some opportunities for those young people, even at the elementary school age, to understand a little bit more of that. Maybe before we wrap up, you would just help me understand, how do you educate the educators? Because there's a learning curve there as well, right?
Absolutely, and so we start with elementary teachers. We help them learn how to introduce computer science fundamentals to their students, and a lot of times there's great overlap in math and in some of the language arts even, because they're having to speak and listen and analyze to be able to write code. When they get to middle school classes and junior high classes, as well as the high school, The college partnership kicks in and helps us there. And we also have quite a few industry professionals that work in the field that come in and help our teachers and the students understand those opportunities in the workforce and how the education they're getting here in Northeast Florida really can prepare them for great jobs right here in Jacksonville.
Yeah. So I've got to imagine those younger learners don't really even understand yet what they're being set up for and the kind of success that you're helping them achieve. Thank you so much for sharing what's going on there and the STEM 2 hub and in our region, how it's making a difference. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.